So my initial plan in regards to looking at the Child of the Sector's Twitter page is find anything related to Warhammer DMs being dropped by her, since Warhammer is once again being the town pedophile. But I've decided to go over the child's timeline because they've completely recanted everything that they previously said about Shaggy, and now apparently Shaggy's a pedophile. So let's get into this. Raven says, I take everything I said about Shaggy back. He's a predator just like King of Pole, and he should have known. Justice for the Victims say, did Shaggy know your age? Raven responds by saying, I accidentally told Shaggy I was a teen, so he thought I was 18 to 19, but I later told him I was 21. To which Justice for the Victim replies by saying, Raven, I know he begged for you to show boobies. I know he could be relentless. He's so sick. He says he went to rehab, so we'll feel sorry for him. Whether or not Shaggy is actually in rehab or not, it's entirely speculative at this point. Seems kind of convenient that this is all dropping at the same time Shaggy's supposedly in rehab, but hey, what are you going to do? According to Mr. Justice for the Victims, things are looking bad for the Norwegian pedophile too. So here we have a live stream from Axel from back in May. Raven is my sloppy seconds. Mormon Shaggy licked my gamer juice out of her internet gash. Oh my. Here we have a screenshot from Kibi Farms. Bickety Buck Bumble says, alright guys, it's time for some of those clips I promised. I've sifted through every stream on Axel's channel, Mr. Toes, and found various mentions of Raven. However, the lack of appearances from Brian Dunn on these streams does not mean he's vindicated. Raven stated that Brian did appear on DJ Axel's stream, wherein he said that she sounded like a 14-year-old. Bickety replies to Catboy Cum Dump. Catboy Cum Dump says she elaborates, saying that King of Pole has said she sounds like a 14-year-old on multiple Axel streams. To which Biggity replies, I do think there's some truth to Brian starting to distance himself from Shaggy and Axel's group in early 2026. As they made fun of Brian in the streams on DJ Axel's channel. However, the earliest video on that channel is from January 3rd of 2026, whereas the Brian appearance Raven referred to likely occurred in 2025. During the period when Brian was in contact with her and still ran in her circles. Moreover, being called a pedophile didn't deter him from talking to her, so it's safe to assume there's more DMs between the two on Raven's Raven is Pissed account. Oh my. The title speaks for itself. The stream features Axel playing Minecraft with Shaggy and Raven. The flirting is off the charts, with both Shaggy and Axel trying to impress her while constantly pestering her to get on voice chat. It honestly reaches a point of being uncomfortable, and unfortunately, this being a screenshot, we are not able to hear or watch these videos in question. No joke, this is the literal start of the stream, Axel calling Raven his wife. Axel and Shaggy constantly bantered over who Raven liked more. Here we have this nutcase. This nutcase says, well, we were going to go to Disneyland and rape Godwinson, my dear. Guess it's off then. Oh. I'm just going to make a thread because I'm too lazy to make a video about all the weird and crazy shit Shaggy did / said / confessed to me. One of the last times I was on call with Shaggy, he was having problems with his piping, and the piping broke, and from what Shaggy said, there was shit everywhere, and he was covered in shit. But instead of going to his dad's and taking a shower, he just stayed on the phone with me. Another time, he randomly just started venting to me about how much he loves his family and wishes he had a better relationship with them, despite getting into screaming matches with his dad over Raven. Yes, he literally screamed at him because he needed to answer my call. Shaggy, for some reason, felt the need to tell me about the porn he watched, but he really liked to talk about the Disney princess porn he watched, and there was a few times he tried telling me what websites he watched them off. By the way, his favorite Disney princess is Jasmine from Aladdin. Also, let me just zoom in real quick. This little computer where the red circle is, okay? See that? This is allegedly Shaggy's personal porn computer. Shaggy doesn't bathe often. I know, shocker. He only showers once every 4 days. The thread continues. 1, I don't ask for nudes, says Raven. You begged to see my boobs, then when I did, you started asking me to send pussy pics, and then you would play it off as a joke when I told you no. Number 2, I have sex, says Shaggy apparently. It's been a year and a half since a woman willingly had sex with you.
Dude, seriously. Get pictures of Raven.
No, because she streamed her herself.
Because I don't ask for nudes, seriously.
He's not technically lying.
Because I have sex.
But she went on cam and showed him her
because
boobs.
the sector isn't Pornhub.
Yeah, he didn't record it. He's very specific.
Get pictures
Number 2, I have sex, says Shaggy. It's been a year and a half since a woman willingly has sex with you, his words, and the last chick had sex with was a girl that just turned 18 the night they met. Totally not predatory behavior. Mr. Psychopath responds to Raven by saying, looks like someone wants attention again. Also, I believe everything you said about Jeffrey Minerquest true. To which Raven responds by saying, you could ask the Rat Man himself. He's quite proud of it. The nutcase that wants to rape Godwinson responds by saying, really doesn't matter so long as the nigga interacted with you on Discord at least once, doesn't it? Does it? You even betrayed the sober squatch who never sexted in DMs and only rage baited. The guys who actually did to tease them literally just wait less than a year and then come back, you gay idiot. Some sound advice from the fucking child of the sector. Man, finally, And Shaggy did have pictures of me saved to his phone. So if what Raven is saying is true, even after everything that's come out, there's a chance. Don't know how true it is, but there's a chance that Shaggy might still have pics of this fucking child saved to his phone, even after everything that's happened. And that's pretty much it for right now anyway. I'm still waiting for something to drop between her and Warhammer. I'm sure that's next on the fucking list, so get excited for that, boys. But anyway, I hope you have a good day.